With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello. So the question says, state the main function of the following, and we have to state the function of the bicuspid valve. Okay. So first of all, what is the bicuspid valve and where is it located? So if I draw a rough diagram of the heart, so this is the four-chambered human heart. Okay. This is a rough diagram of the four-chambered human heart. You know that there are four chambers in the human heart. There are upper two atria and the lower two ventricles. So this is the right atria, this is the left atria, this is the right ventricle, and this is the left ventricle. As you all know that the flow of blood will always take place from the atria to the ventricle. From the left atria to the left ventricle and from the right atria to the right ventricle. Okay. And to prevent the backflow of the blood, there are gates present between the right atria and the left atria, left ventricle, and these gates are called as valves. These gates are called as valves. So the main function of valve is to prevent backflow of blood. To prevent backflow of blood. Okay. So what does backflow mean? Backflow simply means that the blood has to travel from the right atria into the right ventricle and never in the opposite direction. That is, the blood should never go from the right ventricle back to the right atria. It should always go from the right atria to the right ventricle, and similarly on the left side, the blood should always move from the left atria into the left ventricle, and there should be no backflow of blood into the left atria again. Alright? So this backflow is prevented by the valves. So as there are four chambers, there is a valve between the right atria and the right ventricle, and this valve, which is situated between the right atria and right ventricle, this valve is called as the tricuspid valve because it has three cusps. Okay. So this is called the tricuspid valve. Okay. So this is the tricuspid valve, and there is a valve between the left atria and the left ventricle, and this valve is called as the bicuspid valve. This valve is called as the bicuspid valve, and it is also known as the mitral valve. It is also known as the mitral valve. Okay. So you can call it the mitral valve or you can call it the bicuspid valve. Now as you know the location of the bicuspid valve, that it is located between the left atria and the left ventricle, and you also know what function does the valve do. Now you can define the function of the bicuspid valve. So the function of bicuspid valve is to prevent backflow of blood between the left atrium and left ventricle. Okay. So this is the main function of the bicuspid valve. The main function of the bicuspid valve is to prevent backflow of blood between the left atrium and right ventricle. Left ventricle. That is, blood should move from the left atria to the left ventricle and never from the left ventricle into the left atria again. And this is prevented by the bicuspid valve. Okay. So I hope I have answered your doubt. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.